So, there was a interesting little story, and it's not the first time I've seen this before. So I figure I'd make a little rundown on it. See, ignorance is the source of this. Ignorance is the source of everything that I pretty much see these days. Now, I'm going to do one of those stupid ass channel intros. What do I do on this channel here? And I figured it out. You know what I really love doing? Root cause analysis. I love digging into the weeds, finding out the source, the problem, the main thing. I hate treating symptoms. I hate fixing all the little bits. What the fuck is causing the problem? This one in particular is ignorance. Ignorance is causing the problem for this one. You know what it is? So I've seen this conversation on Twitter a few hundred times, Facebook a few hundred times, and NPR. As of December 11th, NPR. NPR used to be a credible news source. Now they're just a piece of shit. Well, they put out a great racial justice article. I don't know how else to put it. It's trash. Absolutely is trash. And they asked the question, why do places in Texas have the word Negro? Or, as it's properly pronounced, if they weren't retarded, Negro. In their names, despite it being a naughty word that's a law against it. There's a law against that word. Well, little history lesson on how Texas came to be. It used to be a part of Mexico. What is the national common language for Mexico? Gee, I wonder. Huh. And then, come up to present. Let's just jump to present day. The southern states, the southern states along the border most specifically. What is the second common language in that area? So, I'm staring at you and you're thinking, I don't know the answer to this one. Actually, you probably do. It's Spanish. They're building a border wall because Guatemala and Venezuela and all those other people are trying to flee shithole countries that are run by socialists. That socialism has destroyed. Where Venezuelan money is worth less than the paper it's printed on. Because of hyperinflation, thanks to socialism. Socialism wins every time. It's great stuff. That's besides the point. The languages there are derivatives from Mayan, from South American tribes that were already there before the Spanish showed up. Conquistadors, specifically. Classical Spanish. And Brazilian came to be from a mix of a few languages. Portuguese and some others. Venezuelan is slightly different. Mexican Spanish is different than Spaniard Spanish. They're like the aristocrat Spanish, and Mexico's the commoner Spanish, is how Spain puts it when talking to one of the Spanish people from Spain. A guy I used to know that I worked with. Anyways, there's a word in Spanish. The word for black. Guess what that word is? Negros. Yeah, isn't that interesting? The word for black is negros. I'm probably going to get flagged on this video. I don't give a shit. Well, guess what, dumb shits? I'm speaking Spanish. Spanish word for black. I typically don't speak multiple languages when I can. I'd prefer to speak English. Actually, I'd prefer to speak a lot of different languages. Deutsch, for example, would be much more fun. That's German, by the way. And they made this article, and I've seen this conversation before, like, how racist do you have to be to call it, I don't know, Pinto Negros. Black beans. Are you that stupid? Really? Ignorance is a thing. Before you open your mouth and before you write articles, do you bother to understand a little bit of the history there? There's a reason why many of the cities in Houston, for example, there's a lot of different places named Spanish names. El Paso is a city in Texas. It is named something different. Now, isn't it? It's not a American English name. No, that's Spanish. San Antonio. That's Spanish. Wow. It just amazes me that people can be so ignorant most of the time and then open their mouth and think everything's racist and sexist. And the other reason this shit's on my mind at this point is I finished watching another series with the wife, and we got into The Magician. It was on Netflix. And I started to notice, like, the first season was alright. The second season, social justice shit got sprinkled in. Third season, a little bit more. Fourth season, every fucking where. I couldn't stand it. Every episode had this little snipe at white men. Or sexism. Or other shit like that. It just... Really, you stupid shits? Do you think the world is that way? Do you think everything is racist and sexist? Don't answer that. Yes, you do. Because you're stupid. You're fucking stupid. You can't even recognize sexism or racism when it happens anymore. Because everything is that to you. You know what the root cause of stupid people like that are? Ignorance. Where did they get this ignorance? Public schools. Private schools. College. Now, I've gotten through chapter 1 right here. And I'm going to be doing chapter 2 here shortly, and I need to find the time to record it, and I apologize that I haven't done so. But this thing right here, that is now required reading in certain colleges, Ivy League colleges, no less, teaches you to be racist. It is a primer on being racist. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it, and when I get through the first chapter, you'll see why. It's fucking ridiculous. So maybe I'll do that right shortly. Maybe I'll record that today over Christmas. Christmas gift, Christmas miracle. Why the fuck not? Because I can. It's just as stupid as NPR saying, hey, why are there places in Texas called negros when it's against the law? Because negro is Spanish for black, the color. Not the race, you stupid shits. The color of my shirt is negros. Noir, if you want to speak French. Fucking idiots. Anyways, I think I'll leave it there. It bothers me, you know what I mean? Could you take some time out of your busy day of being stupid and just read a little? Where did that come from? Why did that be there? And just stop being dumb. I'd appreciate it. I'll see you next time.